I'm sorry, I'll cut this. High above me. Boom. Hey guys, I'm back with the peanut gallery again. Sup slut. Aggressive.
Aggressive affection.
It's the first week of the month, so we're gonna talk about makeup new releases. So we're gonna talk about makeup we want, makeup we don't want, and for me, makeup I've already purchased that has not arrived at the timing of this filming.
Makeup dreams. So the first one that I saw when I was just moseying through the gram was Vizart. I hope I said that right. It's called Paris Love Letter. I think it's got cute packaging. It's peach. I like that color. It's lovely. It does have some neutrals, but it also has like purples and pinks and greens and an orange in it. So I feel like, let me see. Is this a 9-pan? No, it's a 12-pan. Doing that quick multiplication. But like if I'm gonna come at Colourpop again for their 9-pans, this is how you should do a 9-pan. I think it's cute.
I guess it should be makeup I just haven't bought yet because I haven't gone out yet. But I really want the e.l.f. like hydro. With the hydrating balm in the center. I know this is lip gloss. The hydrating balm in the center, it's so cute, and it looks, I'm a child and I love chapstick and I love lip gloss, and I just put it on my mouth. It's very simple, but I want it. So it goes. All right.
Put things in my mouth. Okay, the second thing is I actually really like it's Kkw. They put out a honey and like a peony themed line. It's lovely colors, honestly. I like the both of them. There's one is like this lovely like dusty lilac theme. It's got some really pretty colors in the palette, and the other one is honey themed, and it also has some really lovely like warm colors, so they went like with a cool and a warm in the same release. I mean, they're two separate like lines, but I think they're out. They look the same. They look similar, so.
Does it change your mind, Jenny, to know that that's made by Kim Kardashian Bliss? Okay. No, I mean, we don't have to go any deeper if you're fine with it. Just making sure you know. Okay, mine is Kkw. Their shit's expensive, right? Kkw Milan. They're like highlighters and they're highlighting pearls. I don't know why this is in my makeup I want. I'm gonna move that.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I thought I wanted it. I looked at it today. At some point I
wanted it, but not today. Sorry. Alright, what I actually want is from the Kathleen Lights birthday brat trio. It's pink. I'm sorry. I like pink. I like nail polish. They got sparkles. My brain likes pink. Can't help it.
Your brain is pink.
My brain is pink.
A little bit.
It is.
Yeah. I've only dissected brains that haven't been bathed in blood, so the brains I've seen are gray, but I'm sure your brain is pink right now.
It helps.
Okay, what I want is purely for aesthetic reasons. It is Nabala Cosmetics new Vicious Mascara.
Yes, I also want that.
Cat, and it's a cat with ruby eyes.
It's just,
oh, it looks so bad.
It's so cool.
It's so bad. It's adorable, and I feel like it's probably a pretty good mascara. I keep swiping this because I think I'm on Instagram and these are screenshots.
Oh, you already took screenshots.
I did. But yeah, I love it. It's a cat. I love cats. You can't see that, but there's a cat tattoo right there.
I'll do a dramatic zoom in.
It's upside down for the camera.
Okay. I want the Kkw Beauty eyeshadow palettes. I wish they had their names on this thing, but they're really cute and they're actually only $12. So maybe I will get them. They're really cute. Oh, they're in collaboration. Oh, wait, no? No. But they're flower. They're flower themed. They look really cute. Okay. Cute. I have a bone to pick with Violet Voss that we'll get to when we get to makeup we don't want. But the one that seems to be dandelion themed is also gonna go into the box of eyeshadow palettes where I'm like, guys, you should be ashamed of yourself for doing that, which I will explain once I get there. Once we all get to the golden pass.
Woo! Okay, so one I am dying over is Menagerie's Flight Club. It's got a cute fruit bat on it. It's so cute, and it's just heavy purple themes. And I was about to say, I don't know if you could tell I like purple because my hair used to be purple, but it's red now. Ah, memories. But it's very cute. It looks really pigmented. I'm loving all of these purple colors, and it's got some neutral mattes, and the design is adorable. And Menagerie seems like they're a pretty good company. If they're not, we'll do some research and debunk that. But for now, I think it's adorable and cute, and I would love it. I love that one too. Sorry. Go ahead.
My next pick is the new Melt Blueprint palette that's like changing their blue stacks into palettes because their palettes are awesome and they look so pretty and the shimmers look so pretty. However, I do agree that like I think it's a little weird that they're like, yes, in this Blueprint palette we're going to have half the palette be blue and then half the palette be like a reddy like sand dusk stone kind of situation. It's not, it's like it's gorgeous but also like confusing. Choices.
Yeah.
Choices.
I would have done like maybe two of them were like a sandy neutral or something. Maybe they just wanted the contrast. I thought that one was also pretty. Let's see. The Colourpop Black Collection. I like it. I love the packaging.
Make it black.
Personally, I'm sorry. I can't read.
Well, part of it, I wouldn't normally correct you, but it's actually like a whole initiative with black people and stuff. So.
And I'm 100% down for that. I love the colors. They're very bright. They're gorgeous. I love the packaging. I think this one also has NYX in it too, but we'll talk about them. They're not part of this. I'm looking at the Colourpop Make It Black.
Interesting.
They're pretty.
Okay, I really like the Beauty Creations Cosmetic X Murillo twins. I have no clue who they are. But that's not, there's a bug behind my ring light. But that's really like besides the point. I know it's like a neutral palette, but I like pink. And it's soft and it's birthday inspired. Honestly, you know, I've been taking apart my Colourpop palettes. I might do that for my own like my own 23rd birthday. 23 is such a weird number.
It is.
So, you know, can't wait to look at. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't even know. One's pink and one's purple.
I like the second one. I like the purple one.
Then I'll let you talk
pretty.
about the second one.
It's really pretty. It's purple themed, but it's still got some shiny pinks in it, and it's got some nice dark blues to help accent that it's on the cooler end of the spectrum. They look shiny and well put together. Are you gonna spray him?
I'm thinking about it. It is right behind my camera, so that's
He's not hurting anything.
I'm gonna put the spray gun down because I can't be trusted not to spray.
Don't spray your camera.
My $1,500 camera.
Ooh, all right.
All right. Ooh, and it comes with lashes in the bundle. I love lashes. I love lashes. All right.
I kind of okay. So
I love when we argue.
Not this one. Just kidding. I was kind of looking at the Jocelyn Hill, the lipsticks, the lip gloss things. They're whatever it was. Yeah. I mean, I felt like that name had something attached to it. I was just looking at it and I liked the tricolor there. I liked the berry color.
Yeah.
That was all.
No, I'm not judging you.
That was all. I thought the berry was a pretty color.
Yeah, it's just a little
lipstick.
It's a little dangerous. I don't know. I just feel like all of a sudden it like appeared and then like I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't, when your brand's pretty young, you don't have a lot of products, you shouldn't just have a whatchamacallit, like just a surprise bundle, especially since the last surprise people got from your products was fungal and fungus in the lipsticks. A lot of brands have had issues with it. Huda had it,
Yeah.
Jeffree Star had it, like you said, Kylie. But all of those other brands at least handled it in a way where they didn't gaslight the consumers for being like, am I gonna die? And just not say anything. Alright, my turn! Okay, so oh god, so the Cosmetics Cosmetics is introducing the Transitions palette, and I really like it. And you can tell I was inspired by it because I made this, which is essentially my own little Transitions palette. And if I had more space, I would put other things in it. I would put like a mustard. I have like all those shades, thanks Colourpop. But it just, you know, God, it's so pretty, and they're all matte, and they all just, and I heard really good things about the Cosmetics Cosmetic formula, and I just want, I pine and want. We want and pine. I feel like I have that on my list. I don't know where it went. You can go.
Well, I have it now. Yeah. So, this is also mostly for aesthetic reasons because I love the packaging. The Chanticali, I'm gonna assume that's how you say it. It's got this beautiful blue butterfly. It's a very neutrals palette. It's like a 4-plate palette.
It's very expensive.
I am kind of disappointed that they don't have the colors of the butterfly in there, but the packaging is really pretty.
Excuse
yes.
me. Sexy. Alright, I, you know, stan Samantha Ravindall. I'm so excited for her brand Auroric, and I kind of want the glow thing. I'm not going to complain about the price because I understand why it's so expensive. It's because it's made like as cruelty free as possibly, and as like, you know, as sustainably as possible. So I understand why it's so expensive. Doesn't mean I can afford it. So I want it, and it's so pretty. It's just like you put it in your foundation or under your foundation, and like it makes you all glowy and wet. Like she inspires me.
Highlighter?
But specifically for the face.
Ooh, okay.
And so
cool.
It's like, oh, I want it so bad. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's when GoFundMe's can be back to being people just putting GoFundMe's for wigs, I'm gonna have a GoFundMe for getting an Auroric product. Okay.
Okay, so one brand that I definitely want to talk about is not in a bad way. It's a good one. Colored Rain is really pretty. I think it's a black owned company, and they do a lot of different ranges. I'm looking at their lip glosses currently, but I've been snooping through their sites, and they have a bunch of really pretty, like bright, vivid eyeshadow palettes. You know, we want to support black-owned businesses, and I like their packaging. It's really pretty. It's very pretty. So that's one that I would love to support when I get money.
Woo! Money! Okay, I see that LA Girl has a new release, and it's in my makeup I want because I don't have like a makeup I'm neutral on situation. But it's there's a cool tone one with a lot of blues, and then there's like a warm tone one with a lot of salmons in it. I mean, I have not tried LA Girl's eyeshadow, formula. I know I'm talking very poorly about something that's in my wants category, but I like it. It's cute. It's fine. Am I gonna buy it? No. No. Like, probably not, unless I needed like some more money to go into a cart so that I could get free shipping or something. Like, no thanks.
Free shipping. So I one of the ones that was in my likes was also Dominique's Transitions, because I loved the gradient. As an artiste, as we are artistes, I I loved the way that it went down the gradient, and I love all the colors they used. You don't see a lot of like grays in a palette, and she doesn't have like a ton of grays, but she has one that it's such a pretty like brown neutral gray. I really like it. Yeah.
Alright. Now you can go again, because that would be in my section, so go ahead. Go again. No, you go.
Oh, I think the MAC Cherry Blossom Black Cherry collection, I think aesthetically is very pretty. I haven't been able to try out any of their products, but...
Can I keep them in there? Oh yes, I did. Okay, so you had your screenshots make no sense.
Yeah.
I don't know which ones, because she's gonna send me her screenshots. But I like the MAC. I also like the MAC Black Cherry collection, because those lip shits.
Yes.
Those lipsticks are great. They're just so red and vibrant and pigmented. MAC's lipstick formula, you know, is that girl. So, you know, there's no reason not to want it. And the blushes look cute. You know, there's nothing wrong here. We're way less angry than we were last time.
Yeah, I think we got all of our anger out the other time. Yeah, see, I thought that one was cute.
Yeah. Right. The BH Cosmetics. You won! I won a BH Cosmetics product. BH Cosmetics X Bffs. Two women that I'm just not even gonna try and butcher their names. You'll see the product. It's just pretty. It's just got a lot of colors in it. Got shimmers. I mean, those blushes they're made for them. Good for them. But like the glosses are just so brown, so pretty, so good, so nice. This is a good time. I still like, if they have them available at Ulta, I might go and get the whatchamacallit. The lip glosses. Okay.
This is again one of the ones I want, and I forgot to talk about them because they're not exactly trending, but I really like them. The Surreal, the Interstellar collection. It's creamy.
If you just talk about it, I'll put them wherever it needs to go.
Okay, so Surreal Makeup makes these cream eyeshadows that look extra creamy, and I feel like they'd be really nice, like almost like a paint. And they are just iridescent as fuck. They're like changing into 5 different colors depending on the light, and they have the collection for like all of their Interstellar, which is the one I want a lot, is like $80, and I'm thinking of getting it, and then, you know, stalk me on my social medias to see the kinds of looks I'll do with it. Maybe I'll come onto her thing with it at one point, but they're just gorgeous, and the gremlin in me says shiny, and I want them.
The issue was gonna be my
phone. Makeup of Murder. Oh, I love a lot of their stuff. That's a couple of things that
Oh God, oh Lord help us. We got some changes. The light was perfect before. Look what you've done, camera. You've hurt Mother and I. It doesn't really matter who's
Get out
next.
of the house.
I think you were talking, but I don't remember.
I'll just go. Okay,
yeah.
So something else that I really liked is actually just about everything from Makeup of Murder. It's a obviously it's a makeup company, but they've recently come out with a palette called Burner Phone, and it's got a bunch of very vibrant looking colors, and I haven't bought it yet, but I really want to. I'm thinking about it, and it's very pretty. Now I'm here for it.
Lovely. I recently started following Makeup Revolution for some reason, and I kind of just want their like rehab stuff. It's cute. It's cute. It's got lip oils and stuff. It's got like, you know, stuff. It's cute. It's fine. I like skincare. You know, I like skincare. From Makeup Revolution, they've got a new concealer brightening under eye pen, and I like Makeup Revolution's concealers. I've been looking for a thicker concealer because I stopped, because I ran out of this one. Because like a 12-year-old girl in her 9-year-old's clothing, it still fits, Barbara Jean. Just bam. She's a woman now. Doesn't fit. Okay.
Titties are in the way, Meow.
Just normal love rolls.
Yeah.
I'm going to, things I'm gonna order. I've already ordered, but we're waiting for it to come in. And honestly, it could still be things I want because I didn't get all the things I wanted because that site was crazy that day. Fun little story side, Mary and I go on walks. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see how many miles I do every other day. Spoiler alert, it's a lot. And so Miriam and I were on our walk on a Wednesday, and I was like hoping we'd be able to get in and get out and like not be like, no, we were going on the longest walk we ended up going on that week. And so I was like, I gotta buy this palette. I gotta buy the Valentine's Day collection. And because I saw the mirrors and I was like, I want it. And I talked to Miriam and she was like, it's you, it's your aesthetic. And I was like, I want it. And I talked to my partner and he was like, well, it's pink, so of course you want it.
It's heart-shaped.
And so I was just like, I'm gonna get at least something from there. I'm gonna get one of those blushes. So I ended up with the 143 palette and the accompanying blush and like a set. And so, but I want the whole thing. I want that mirror. I want all of it.
She actually just wants all of the blushes in the mirror.
Yeah, the eyeshadows are okay. I'm just not a fan of square pans. But yeah.
It's very her aesthetic. Valentine's Day is literally just
it's just Megan. Just a big old cherry.
I love the Colourpop's wine collection that they put out. I do.
I wish I would have known. I would have ordered that for you.
Wine and only. And then they've got their little, you know, the little,
Go for it, Queen.
the little, tube things.
Which ones? Tell me, sound it out.
Hold on. These things.
Super Shock Shadows.
Yeah, those. They're pretty and they're shiny. I love their 9-pan. They have a deep wine-colored liquid liner. That would look so pretty on my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Well, now
I
know
love
what you're
it.
getting for your birthday. Cool.
Yay!
Yay, Miriam!
I love their wine collection. I think it's cute.
Yeah. Okay. I love Mirror Beauty. Hey, Mirror Beauty, you're great. I want the whatchamacallit from their Bloodline collection, the Kkw Queen. It's just deep and it's blues and it's got one blue. It's very like, you know, like the deepness of like African, like dark African skin, and then like, so it's got that like blue tone blood to it, and then reds and just yes, I love it. Like, I want it, and I probably will buy something from them.
It's gorgeous.
I don't know if I'm, and I like red, so that's why that one out of all of them is my particular pick. But like, ooh, just chef's kiss. Just yeah.
Something I am really impressed with, I just came across it, is Storybook Cosmetics. They have made one modeled after Van Gogh's Starry Night, and the colors are gorgeous. And of course the entire thing looks like a book. Like a thick book. Like a thick book. And it's, you know, all over the cover. She'll put the post, she'll do the do on the thing, which I need to take a screenshot of it so I can send it to her. It is covered with Van Gogh's Starry Night. I love art. I love art of all different kinds, and I think it's really, really pretty and very well done. The My Chemical Romance palette! It's got a bunch of grays and browns, it's got a stark white, some reds and purples. In case you didn't know me, purple, black, and white are my favorite colors. And I think it's bad. It's bad. It's really good. I know My Chemical, all the fans are like very, divided on them. They're like, we want them back, but we don't want them back, and da-da-da-da-da, and did I send you that one? But I love the palette. I think it's cool. It's got the My Chemical Romance cover art on it. And Lotteria have, oh, it's a Mexican, okay, what did they call it? It's a whole collection. It's called Suadavia. It's got an eyeshadow palette that is modeled after tarot cards. I read tarot, by the way. I love it. There's one called Mexican Bingo. They have a lipstick set. They have a lip gloss set with it. The colors are gorgeous. Let me go ahead and screenshot that so I can send it to you, Megan. That's really cool. I like that. One thing I did like, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry. Peachy Queen has made a palette that looks like an old Nintendo, I think it's an SNES controller. No.
NES. That one's NES. I have that one, yeah. Okay.
It's an old NES controller and it's a palette modeled after it. And it looks very pigmented and very good. I love it. I think it's so cute. Why did it's in my screen. Never mind. Go ahead.
It feels best. Alright, time to get wicked.
A little nasty.
Okay. So, I don't like kitschy like makeup, like the hamburger palette. It just like, a lot of people loved it, but I don't particularly like the shape and having to put that away, and I don't like being in, I don't know, makeup being themed after food in a certain way just like freaks me. Just not, okay, that is a long,
you don't want to rub food on your face.
There's a long intro into saying there is a collab with Idol Official and Hershey's Chocolate, and no thank you. I don't want to rub chocolate on my face. No thank you. I just don't like it.
Disagree. No, kidding. But yeah, I saw that too. They have an almond. My question is, does it smell like them? It probably does. They have an almond, and then what's the other one? Is it dark chocolate?
They have an almond. God, I wish. God. I found this pretty early on, so I don't think they released the names when I had this post saved from. But it's chocolate. I just can't get there. No thank you.
Along the same vein, e.l.f. has released a mint collection. A chocolate chip mint collection. So mint melt.
The reason that's not in the list for makeup I wanted is because I'm just waiting for the next time we go to the store to buy it. They're only like $4, so.
I mean, it's not something that I'm strongly like against. It's more of a quizzical thing to me. My concern is that they have, in our experience with menthol things, it stings a little sometimes.
Lip plumpers.
Are the eyeshadows gonna be minty? You just go to
Miriam's asking the real questions.
You go to put it on your eye, and you're just like, la da 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 da. Surely they wouldn't put mint in eyeshadow. Oh my god! I'm blind. I can't open my eyes.
Miriam's asking the real questions.
I know, that's my question. The skincare is probably nice and tingly, but my skin is very sensitive, so any like flavors and scents and stuff will probably fuck it up. But I imagine it'd probably feel pretty cleansing, like toothbrushing your face.
Ready?
Yes.
The Nars Uninhibited palette, I don't, you know, some people are really good at one thing. Nars is untouchable in skin. A Nars base is an untouchable base. Outside of like their eye holes and stuff, I just never found it to be particularly compelling to buy their eyeshadows. And looking at them, this seems really uninspired, where, you know, I know there are people who are doing soft glam, but like, is this for someone who wants to spend money on something that they could get for much cheaper elsewhere? Because the packaging, gorgeous-rama, but like this actual, like, the actual shades are very bleh. Very bleh.
Yeah. That's, I guess, yeah. Because why would you want to spend exorbitant amounts of money for shades that you can find elsewhere for cheaper and just as good.
Yeah, and like
it's very neutrals. And
apparently the whole collection,
15 palette thing,
is a 9-pan for $49. That also, and then it's got a face duo, which you know I don't like face duos because they never go deep enough and they never go bright enough. They're not doing enough. Do more.
MAC.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
MAC.
What did you do, MAC?
The Sims palette.
Oh Lord.
How dare you give me this bright blue outer shell palette with the green gem with the Sims Sims theme, and I open it up
And it's bullshit.
It is neutral.
Let me tell you how it's even worse.
Neutral.
It's just a reskinned palette they already released. It's not even new. They just
MAC, how dare you?
How dare you?
You had the color inspiration on the outside and you couldn't even put it on the inside. Don't do a Colourpop.
I'm gonna link the Abby Williams video about how she redesigns that palette because someone had to put the two brain cells together because what? No.
How dare you don't even put a blue or a green in there? Not even a white. It's literally all like neutral shimmery pinks. That's not The Sims. The Sims is whimsical. This is a disappointment. MAC, do better.
Okay, so my next one was the Dragon Beauty birthday collection. Nikita the Dragon's birthday has been the most confusing, frustrating thing that has happened on the internet in a while. We got Patrick Star kissing Tana Mojo. You got honestly Patrick Star just trying to set his own brand on fire. You know, just a mini brands we're not supporting. I don't think I'll ever buy anything from Patrick's One Size brand until he turns himself around. Him deciding that he's going to, you know, go with the shock jock routine to sell products isn't working because you can't literally one day be like, fuck you for being mad at Nikita for having a party in the middle of a whole Ponce de Leon, and then the next day being like, guys, I really poured my heart and soul into this product. It would mean the world to me if you purchase it. I don't care, and I don't want you to, no. So I know I was talking about Dragon Beauty, but I'm not gonna buy whatever that new release is. It's not even on my list from One Size Beauty. No thank you. And the Nikita Dragon one is really cute. But again, we've got that Claire's Makeup egg shape, and it's black. This at least has a better color story than the purple one, but it's black and a soft pink. Honestly, it's very similar to the Colourpop one that I actually ended up buying. So you know what? I think I already own it. So I'm good. I'm good, fam.
So Suvia has come out with a brand a 4-pan highlighter collection. They're all, so it's like pink, yellow, blue, green. The issue is Suvia has made a lot of native slanderous,
anti-indigenous rhetoric, and then when it was brought to people's attention, they just called people snowflakes. So,
so we don't support Suvia, and honestly, these highlighters don't even look like they're gonna be that good. They're all very like, there's no color to them really. I think they were supposed to be like barely variant shades. But, meh. Not interested in the product, not interested in your company, you know.
Don't be garbage.
Yeah, your garbage bullshit fuckery.
So sometimes Miriam and I disagree. I saw the Chanticleer eyeshadows and lipsticks about a month ago, and I thought, that is so bland, it hurts me to look at. And like, I get it. I get why you said it, because you like the outside packaging.
Yeah.
But it's so expensive. It's like $100.
Oh yeah, I'd never buy it.
It's a $96 I can excuse buying Colourpop products where the outside is pretty and the inside is not, because it's like it's 20 bucks at most. Like, outside of that range, it's not just like play money. And they just do it with such confidence. What do I not know about this brand that they're doing? Maybe I'll do research on the brand so I can figure out why they think that they are worth $96 for 4 eyeshadows. Don't make me do that math. I know it's not good math. No thank you.
P. Louise. So her Love Tapes, the extension collection, is just boring, and also
it's just as boring as the
P.
canceled
Louise.
collection. I'm so sorry, excuse me.
I thought she was losing it. She just had to sneeze.
P. Louise. It's just as boring as her
Yeah.
like her canceled collection. Like, I know that like the British UK girls love to like wear like a deep brown on the outside to, you know, coordinate with their too deep concealer, but like, what are you doing? What are you?
What are you doing?
What?
Why would you do something like that?
Why? Yes.
Didn't make a lick of sense to you,
No.
but you know.
It's mental illness, love. It's truly.
Mental.
Alright.
Fucking mental.
We watch a lot of Love Island UK.
I've
Alright.
been watching Australia, is there?
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about Violet. No, this is Tarte. God, they're all starting to, they're all starting.
Blend together.
Yeah. Ooh!
Oh, I'm sorry, that was your butt.
That was a foot in my butt. My God. The new Tartelette Juicy.
There's nothing juicy about
There's not
this.
a damn thing juicy about this. Amazonian Clay palette. It looks like every other Tarte palette that's been released. It's really a shame.
Their stuff is chalky.
It
Looks like a tart.
looks wrong.
There's nothing juicy here.
At least a good tart is flaky and like sweet.
Yeah.
This is dry and punched. No thank you. No,
Dry,
thank you.
and then they decided to put powdered sugar on top.
This is like Tarte makes eyeshadows for people who walk around Ulta but don't actually, you know anything about makeup. So they look and they see, oh, Tarte is expensive and the packaging's pretty. My loved one would love that palette, and then they spend $45 on
There's so much better
eyeshadow.
Spend $45 on.
And they spend money on this ugly eyeshadow palette that's dry and looks like Claire's it looks like Claire's makeup again. It looks like Claire's makeup in a different way. Like it looks
didn't
like
even swipe test well. They have like swatches and they just look chalky.
no thanks. No thanks. What if I just wasn't recording? I just like looked up to make sure.
No.
Alright.
So if you like supporting conservative asswipes who support Trump and think the insurrection was Antifa, come on down to Ofra Cosmetics.
Yes.
Okay, so they released a blush lip gloss duo called Ride or Die Collection, and I'll be honest, there's a really dark one that, it could be interesting, but we don't support QAnon.
And like, if you're gonna support Trump, like, and when people ask you about it, why would you deflect? Like, they were out there like liking Trump posts on their like public Ofra Twitter account. Don't be a pussy. Stand in your shed.
Go to jail.
Well, Miriam's correct, but you know, go off.
Go to jail. Go to jail with him.
My second, mine is the Winky Lux lipsticks that look all marbled. They remind me of whatchamacallit, a cream saver. But I don't want it. I just thought they remind me of a cream saver, and I thought I'd share that all with you. If they smell like it, they're $18. Ugh. But if they tasted like cream savers, maybe it would be worth it.
Oh my god, Bitter Lace Beauty Ninja on here. That's one I like, but I'll save that one for next time. Oh, what was it I was looking at? Oh,
I have to stop it. Just give me a second.
So, this one is more of a question for me. Chanel came out with like a highlighter, or is it a highlighter or is it a blush? I can't find it.
Oh.
Whatever. My question is, does it smell like the perfume? No. Do they do smell things?
They're very good. I've heard good things about the Chanel Soleil bronzer. It's a cream bronzer, and I've heard it's very good for people of your skin tone. But I know nothing of them. So
There it is.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't smell good or anything. It's just an okay makeup product.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have questions. Oh, who is this? Is this Sephora's Violet?
We have the same product up.
Then we're gonna talk about it together. Violet Boss.
Okay, so the Violet Boss I Love It Cherry Much palette looks exactly like the Tartelette one. And it's just as bland.
None of these
boring.
colors are cherry. Not a single one. They don't have a red in the palette.
In the top right, it's kind of red. It looks a little more red on my screen.
Okay.
It looks
chalky.
That looks so sallow. Trendmood did them dirty. That is a bad color wave for them. Ooh.
It doesn't look good.
It just doesn't look good. It's uninspired. When I think of Violet Voss, because I actually own a Violet Voss palette, and I want to own like the Holy Grail, and I wonder if they're still selling it. But I love this palette. This palette was like one of my first prestige palettes that I got on sale, and it's like got a lot of fun colors in it. They have brain cells. They could do better. This is the Flamingo palette. It's essentially, you know, Florida. I'm a Florida girl, I love trashy shit. I just want them to put two thoughts together and make a palette that's worth buying. Because I know they can. I really like the Nicole Concealio one. They had a Laura Lee one that was cute in the day. Their Holy Grail, which again, I want that one. But like, this cherry one and the Sakura one are all very inspired by other people's stuff. I have a bone to pick with you, Violet Boss. You're doing some fuck shit that I peep what you do. I see you. I see you. Did you want to say anything else about them?
It just looks ashy and chalky. Like it wouldn't be a good makeup.
Mm-hmm.
It looks cerns. So the Naked Urban Decay Wild West palette. Honestly, I like the turquoise in the middle. The rest of the colors are kind of bleh. However, it feels a little cultural appropriation-y. They called it Wild West, but they definitely, it looks like it's themed after like Native American culture, and the fact that they...
Wait, where do you get that from? Because it feels very cowboy. I'm looking at the shade names. It's very cowboy.
That's weird.
Did you like have other shade names from somewhere else?
No.
Okay.
I can't see the shade names.
You just assumed it was...
Yeah. It looked like it was. But...
It looked racist.
It looked racist, and I was like, hold up, girl. The outside...
It's like a snack.
Art is interesting.
I mean, I don't think it's cultural appropriation-y or anything. I just think...
Now that I can read it,
they're so afraid
found it.
of being, of like the naked, they're like, we're gonna stick with the naked name, but it's like, you're gonna
sold a bunch whenever they had like,
when everyone wanted ashy, dusty, cold stone, creamery, like eyeshadows, but like, again, we're talking about iotas of brain cells. I have the Born to Run. It's an Urban Decay palette. Shadows are awesome. But what I've heard is that this is different than what a Naked palette is like. And if they just, you know, named it literally anything else, you don't have to call it Naked. This isn't Naked. This is not what naked cowboys are. You could have called it Rodeo.
Where is the blue on the Naked Cowboy?
You're like, hey, the blue jeans stay on during sex, little lady.
How? Wait a minute.
But like, you could do
through the paints.
You could have like it could be like, you could call them like Urban Decay. When my sister was buying makeup for the first time, so when I was about like 9 and 10, Urban Decay was like edgy, and it was like you could have like cowgirl stuff. Like, I rag on Too Faced for doing it, but Urban Decay, I feel like it's not a front when you do it. You could be like, ah yes, cowgirl style, and have all those shades in there, and it's cow people themed. I'm gender inclusive. It's cow wrestler.
It's cow friendly.
Cow friendly. Like,
and I would know.
I'm a cow.
I'm a cow.
I just feel like they're limiting themselves because I don't actually hate those eyeshadow colors. No. I don't think it's cultural appropriation or anything. I just think it's stupid.
I apologize.
It's just so stupid.
Let me tell you one thing I for sure don't like. But they've gotten, so they have a lot of skin range colors. That's pretty good. Ooh. But the Marc Jacobs Try Blush,
no one likes those.
Nonsense.
I hate those.
Look at how it swatches.
What?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
It's pale. It has no pigment. It's awful.
Even if we were dealing with the fact that those things are made for Barbie skinned people.
Yeah.
These are the brushes I use for blush, contour, and highlight. They're not gonna fit in. This is the only one that's gonna fit. What?
I don't know what they expect you to do with these weirdly divided there's not enough room.
It's not 2003 anymore. Give it up, beloved. Give it up.
You can't use your product if you don't make your product usable. It's just Marc Jacobs, get it together.
Get it together, you racist.
Yeah. That's another problem.
Okay, so time for me to cyberbully Miriam. I saw the Kkw palette and I thought it looked like every other Kkw palette that's been released.
I don't follow her palette. So.
Yeah. It's just very bland to me. I don't know. I do, like, the way you described it, I actually kind of liked it. But, like, I know that it was on my list of palettes that I didn't like. I feel like for it to be a peony and the mustard color of the actual packaging, the actual shades just aren't deep enough. They're not yellow enough. They're not, you know,
they wouldn't be complimentary for darker skin.
I feel like this would make you look kind of sallow. I don't know. I wasn't particularly jazzed on that.
I thought
do you want it?
I actually did find another one that I kind of didn't like. Redo?
No clue who they are.
Alright, Prismic. I can't tell if their palette is just ashy or if it's supposed to be satiny and actually be really good.
Is it supposed to look like that?
Yeah, that's my first thought when I look at it. The colors are kind of fun. It looks like they're a little washed out, but I think that's intentional. This palette just kind of confuses me because it's look-wise something that is kind of up my alley, but something about it feels off and I trust my instincts. So
I don't particularly ever want to pay more than like how much do I don't want to pay more than like $10, and I really don't want to even get any higher than like 5 for lashes, 7, 5. So
lashes should not be that expensive.
By the mere principle of that factor, I'm just not interested in especially when I could just order them off of AliExpress or Amazon. I'm just not interested in the mini MUA lashes. They're $15 and they're not big. Like, I would pay $15 for like a big curly, like, you know the look, that style of lash. Yeah. But I don't find his lashes, and he makes, you know, he makes lashes that he'd want to wear, and I know he wears very soft makeup, a very soft lash. I'll never forget the drag queen debacle with the bitch from that other company where she was just like, well, some people don't want to look like a drag queen when they wear lashes. How dare you? I don't remember who that
doesn't. It's not even worth it. That's the whole point.
That I do not know. I don't know what's happening in my home anymore.
What's the point? But if you can't outshine the drag queens that are trying to outshine you, what is the point?
I just don't like, you know, I don't think they're worth it for that amount of money.
Yeah, I would never.
I'm just go to the beauty supply store.
We can go to the beauty supply store and buy them for less than like $5.
The big curly ones.
Just fine.
These are $6, and I feel like they're, for me, they're just a better deal. Okay, next thing I don't want. I don't like eye kohls. I just don't. I'm very particular about where I put color, so I'm just not interested in the Milk Electric Glossy Lip Plumper in colored eye chalks. Maybe I want the lip plumpers because you know I like lip plumpers, but I don't want the eye chalks. I feel like they're messy. I don't like when my hands are messy.
Eye colors are so hard to work with.
Yeah, they're the pastels of makeup. Yeah. You're just sitting there crying.
Sitting there with the crying, trying to do a pastel.
Just trying to make a sunset.
You're just like, just give me chalk.
My parents kept buying me pastels. And I hated them so much. I'm having flashbacks. I need to
just give me chalk. Even that would be better. At least you can blend chalk a little easier than pastel. Just a chunk of soft colored wax, and you have to try. That one I thought the name was funny, but I did want to throw that one into the do not like.
I don't like it because I think it's stupid. I know I just talked about Urban Decay. I think Urban Decay can do it because they're, you know, their brand is edgy. They could do cowgirl sex and it'd be like, oh, Urban Decay.
It's Urban Decay.
But like when you do it Too Faced, you just seem like a preppy poser being like, I sucked a dick last night. Lady Balls lipstick. I think it's very pretty. I actually really liked it. I don't have as much vitriol for it because I already yelled about it when I was talking to my dad when I first saw it, and I just thought, ugh.
Lady Balls is being a not Lady Balls. Too Faced is being a try-hard now.
They've been a try-hard.
They've been a try-hard.
They can't help it. They've been try-hard since Better Than Sex. Alright, we already talked about the Naked palette. Again, I just don't like creams. I like cream blushes and I like cream contour because I feel like when you're working with your face, you just have a larger like canvas to like mess around and move things. Cream eyeshadow stresses me out.
Yeah.
I only like liquid toppers. Like I have, I got this one and I have an e.l.f. one. And these are like, they're jelly and stuff and it's like, that's fine. But like, you see how I struggle with water activated paints. The messier it gets, the more I'm like, just shaking with fear. No thank you, but I think it'd be cute and I think people using them as like eye bases is gonna be iconic. You know, other people are gonna do it, but not me.
Better. Like me, who are
just like, I'll get messy.
Well, that's because, okay, so I have a beef with, I said Violet Voss, I got a beef with you. I've been leading up to this. Violet Voss has back-to-back released 2 palettes that I think look strangely similar to Midas Cosmetic palettes. They released Midas Cosmetics, this time last year released the Smoky Glow palette, I'll put it here for reference, and then a couple of months later in April or so, they released the Sakura palette. And they're both very pinky and like, they have very similar color stories. And I was like, someone pointed out to me and I was like, that's interesting. But you know, now, Midas Cosmetics has their Cafe, I cannot remember the names of them, but they're like these olive toned palettes. And Violet Voss just came out with Olive You Forever, which looks almost exactly the same. In fact, I saw it and I thought, oh, those are the same. You're a big company. You might be a failing company because you're not doing anything, but you're a big company. How dare you come after like a small company like that? That's embarrassing for you. Hello. Hi. Not me. It is me.
It is you. I just saw that. I was like, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Embarrassing. Aren't you embarrassed? Ugh.
How dare you?
Okay. Previously I talked about the Kkw Mood Boost collection. I don't know why I have that in makeup I like. I'm pretty ambivalent to it. But Kkw Milan is
probably because, okay, so if you swipe over, I saw it too and I thought it was very you. It looked like puffy pink macaroons, and now that you're looking at it, you're like, meh.
I don't know why I thought
I was like,
this.
That's very Megan.
I don't know. You're right. I was probably like, ooh, pretty at like 2 in the morning chewing ice. And I was like, yeah. Now I'm like, who are you? What is this? And I moved it to, it wasn't my makeup I liked, so I guess I'm kind of ambivalent to it. But the RIP, R lowercase I P palette it's from Spoiled Cosmetics. They got lips in the palette. I don't know what I was thinking. That kind of freaks me out. I don't like hate it or anything. I think it's kind of bland. but God, if it's weird to look at. Because it kind of looks like a woman part. I don't like, no thank you. Okay, that's all I have today. That's all I got.
Woo!
Like, all of my anger is directed towards Patrick Star and Violet Voss. Be better. I want what's good for you as a consumer, because then you make things that I like. That's embarrassing, Violet Voss. Be better. Stan Midas Cosmetics. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see last month's anti-haul generally in Miriam's arm area. You can see the last video I did where I did this look, where you probably can't even see it on camera because it's so blown out because my light's so bright. Here, you can subscribe generally where my face is, and in the description I'll have Miriam's social media, and you know, some people are visual or auditory learners. You want to say it, Laura?
So you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mimmzi Meow Makeup, Mimmzi with an I on the end instead of a Y, and you can follow me on TikTok at Mimmzi Meow Magic, same I.
And you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Megan_blush_. I don't think I have anything else to say. I'll catch y'all maybe next month. You know, maybe not. She could be gone. I don't know. You're not leaving until May, so
yeah,
you'll be here at mid-March to do this again. If you see any makeup that you think we missed, maybe we'll talk about it.
Call in.
If you send it to me, we'll probably talk about it on our stories.
Yeah.
Either way.
Send us suggestions.
Yeah.
Yay or nay us.
Don't yay or nay us. I do
not.
not.
Not us, but send us makeups and be like, yay or nay, and be like, wah.
I do not care to hear the opinions of the proletariat. I'm the bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.